Do we want to move on to the next room?
Yeah. This right here.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Remember, we promised you an abomination? And this is a really special one.
Let's go say hello to the abomination.
I tried to make this fight as nuanced as I possibly could. By combining these mobs.
I don't like how much of him is sticking out and how many stars are attached to that.
Yeah, that's a level 9 abomination with 11,000 health, and it's regenerating.
Yeah, it's 8-star regenerating abomination. You guys have to cooperate and down it at the same time, or it'll just regenerate its health.
You have to place it on one of those things.
Yeah.
You have to use the environment.
I'd say split into 2 teams, maybe.
You have to
that way
kite them
between the 2 teams.
But first, you gotta kill the ads because those are pretty nasty.
What is doing damage over there? Oh, it's the freaking. Oh, okay. Holy crap! What? Why is the?
There's 2 growths and 2 ghosts.
15.
It's ghosts, man. They don't do a lot of damage.
So many stars. All right, I'm gonna start off.
Level 15 ghosts.
I'm trying to aggro them before we aggro the whole thing. Oh, never mind.
Everyone who's in the event broadcast channel, because I just saw a bunch of people just join. If you guys have questions for Grim, just click in the interface for the event broadcast channel. In the upper right hand corner, there's a raise hand button. Just click that. We can also
you're right.
If you want
I think we got one of the ghosts now.
Yeah, we did.
Oh God!
Fair enough.
When did we get hard?
Growths.
You might want to kill the growths so they don't slow you down.
One's down.
Ghost is almost down again.
Oh! Hey, this abomination hurts a little bit.
Ahsoka's pretty tanky.
Try to drag it over to one of the fire pits.
Ow!
Come here, big boy.
Oh my god, I blocked that and it still hurt.
Come over this way, big boy. Notice me, senpai.
Oh God!
You guys are just
Yeah, try to drag it to one of the fire pits.
Yep.
still dying slowly, but
Come here, buddy. Yeah, come here. Nope. What?
Bring it down! Bring it down!
It still only counts as 1.
Grimmcore and Rhythorn get 50 DKP minus because they don't let the abomination get to the fire.
That's the point? Get into the fire?
It helps to
Well, we
keep.
can fight against
That's
the generation.
that was the tactic that I had in mind, although it's still kind of dying though, slowly.
Yeah, but it's just because we're overwhelming it with sheer damage numbers.
BPS is out.
Yeah. Nope. I almost feel like my lag might be helping against this thing a little bit. I swear I don't even see myself acting like I'm being hit with half of his AoEs.
Oh, fire.
You're definitely right underneath it.
Oh yeah, I've been I'm the Undying, but I'm not a cowl. Not a coward.
So when did you create? Who created this monster now?
I did.
So did you scale the hit trace as well?
So the mod, what the mod does is it allows me to spawn higher level things, and there's also a setting to change their size by a certain percentage per level.
Yeah,
Okay, but are you able to change the hit trace as well? The sphere traces.
The hit trace? You mean the damage or the hitbox?
I think he means the hitbox.
Of the attacks? Not really.
Yeah, exactly. The traces.
We can, if we get someone from Odin Plus to custom make us assets or to change assets and add them to our mod pack, but at the moment, They have the vanilla hitboxes. They just
On this one, we haven't.
elemental modifiers and HP increases.
Because one of the issues you get when you do when you're scaling things in Valheim, just a technical thing. So when you scale a monster, it doesn't necessarily mean that the abomination, he does this big hit with his arm. If you've got a huge model, doesn't mean that he hits 50 meters away from it. So you have to go in and actually fix the hit trace as well.
So the hitbox is the same.
That would be a good question for, I think it's Smoothbrain Blackson, who made the Better Creatures Than the Control.
Yep.
I can check and see if that might be a situation where they've accounted for that.
So you're saying even with the
I don't think they have.
with a large model of creature, and you're hitting this large model creature, his attack is actually not long enough to reach you?
Yeah, basically. So you when he so let's say he's normal size and he would reach like 3 meters in front of him. Just by scaling the creature doesn't actually scale the trace that he does. Okay. So it'll still be at 3 meters, so he can be 50 meters tall, reaching up to the heavens, and you would expect him to be like hitting 2 kilometers or something, but it would actually just be hitting 3 meters. So that's one thing to consider.
Rotilla and I actually witnessed that firsthand when we were spawning trolls that literally did reach into the heavens, essentially. And they didn't have much range on their attacks.
Exactly.
They essentially become useless.
Exactly. So
if it's evolved in any way since then?
It has evolved a little bit, I guess. Yeah. I just haven't been fishing. I'm not really. Sorry, maybe I'm not that good at answering all your questions. I hate fishing. I haven't actually gone fishing in Valheim one single time. So I don't find it that fun. I know Jonathan has put a lot of time and effort into the current fishing system that we have now, and I should probably play it a little bit more.
Are we eventually going to get more uses for the harpoon in the ocean?
Eventually, yes. Eventually you will.
A lot of stuff going on upstairs. Holy cow! I'm just gonna chill down here.
We got it down to 1 wraith.
Yeah, there were 2 of them.
So the encounter was supposed to be 2 wraiths of the same level. One of them has 6,400 health. The other one has 800. And you'd have to find the one with 800 and focus it down.
It's gone.
Yeah. And that was supposed to happen on the lower floor, but for the first time in the history of the Dark Tower, these wraiths decided to get out. And I don't even know how they did it, because I closed everything.
It's because Grimm's here.
So another question, Grimm, regarding the new biomes. Well, they're not new. The existing ones that are getting updates, especially Deep North and Ashlands. Are you guys planning to do like how you did with Mistlands, where you guys kind of wipe the slate clean and redesign the biomes? Or are you guys just planning to update those biomes with mobs and different things, and basically put on what's already there, put on top of it?
I think that we want to go in and redo those places totally.
That's really cool to get.
Because so much has changed, and we're at Iron Gate, we're a very iterative kind of process kind of company. So anything that will basically lead us on an interesting adventure or something that inspires us, we want to change. So I think when we start doing Ashlands, I think we will want to change a lot with everything over there. The same thing with the Deep North as well.
Makes sense.
That's exciting. To know basically that we're gonna have to explore basically 3 new additional biomes that we don't even know what they're gonna look like yet.
Yep.
So that's hype for me.
Like I've been the last week has been just playtesting Mistlands, and at the end of the day, like 7 hours playtesting, like I'm sick of Mistlands, but then the next day comes and it's just so much more to explore and so much fun things to do that it's actually really, really fun, and I'm hoping that people will like Mistlands. It's going to be a biome that you're going to be did I really die again? And I actually hope a lot of people die so many times.
I can see that you guys really care about the game, and that you guys are really trying to make sure that it's pretty much as perfect as you guys can get it. And I admire that in a team that is ready to release their content when it's ready.
I think when we went for early access, we tried to think of it like I think a lot of other companies look at early access as a trial and error kind of thing, but we wanted to treat this as if it was a full game all the time, and always give as much quality as we can, because it doesn't really hurt anyone if we just do it right.
Yeah, and then you don't have to go back and fix all the issues if you do it right the first time.
Yes.
Hey, Mythic, this is my first time doing this.
Yeah.
I really like your centerpiece here.
This
Yeah,
one,
me
the
too.
column.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you. Okay,
Very
so
beefy.
final boss. This is a Yagluth with 2 growths that have increased health. And the tactic here is to kill the growths so that they don't slow you down. Because if they slow you, then the Yagluth is just gonna decimate you with his stuff. It's your fire resist, poison resist, and good luck.
Everybody good on fire resistance meats?
I need a couple more on your
I don't have one. I never had one.
I'm gonna put
Also, Grim, have you noticed have you seen any of the loot in the chests, or did everyone just yoink it before you had a chance to open it?
I haven't had the chance to look at.
I spread around different like weapons of higher levels than what is possible in the regular game. Like there was a level 7 Iron Sledge, there was a level 9
I placed some barley wine, and it's just real quick.
Root Mask and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Barley wine in the chest if anybody needs any.
I need barley wine.
And it was kind of my way to keep that play style that some of the armor sets offer, or some of the weapons offer, without, losing the scaling power.
And Grim, there's an axe over here that Magnus dropped down if you want to grab it. It's over here on the other side.
So, one of the mods we are running, you've probably seen the pop-ups when people died. It's called
This is
Darwin
also one of
Awards.
the loot pieces. Here, take that.
It's called
Try it
Darwin
on the sides
Awards.
as well.
So when people die, it does a pop-up on the right, but it also has an integration with Discord. So we have a Discord channel specifically listing people who've died and to what cause. So you can go back and look at that channel too on Discord later.
Oh, cool.
All right, everybody good on barley wine?
I think
Yes.
we're ready to roll.
All
And
right.
the food, I see some people are really low health.
Eat your food.
Some people are about to die.
Eat the food, Tina.
Always eat your
Alright.
veggies.
Indeed.
All right. Anyone got a bone mass buff before we run in here?
Mine's at
I
10
don't-
minutes.
There we
It's
go.
not gonna be very useful.
Well, I just like to be thorough.
That's how he's remained undying.
Exactly.
Don't question his methods. It's worked so far.
Except for that obstacle course without the regeneration on. Oh god, I already hear noises and I'm not even loaded in yet.
Yeah, he's tossing meteors at us at this point.
Oh. Alright. these growths. Potion. Uh-oh, I think I'm lagging.
Ooh.
Bring it
I
in.
might be
There's still a spike
disconnected.
there.
Yeah, I have a serious lag spike. I don't know if you guys are getting
Oh, there we
it.
go. We're good now.
Must have been a world save. Oh god. Whoa!
Roads are getting there. There's just so many
Cool.
particle effects, I think that's probably causing an issue with them. I love the aesthetic of the Yagluth fight,
Yeah.
with the embers floating.
Alright, growth. Time to get trimmed. You just sit still. Oh god, my health.
Watch out.
Jesus.
Some people actually wanted us to remove the glowing orbs in this fight because people thought they did harm.
Really? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa.
I really
Yeah.
like the aesthetic for Yagluth.
We had a mod called Weatherstones at one point that allowed us to basically overwrite the local environment aura, basically, environmental effects in the local area. And I made the Yagluth fight the background ambiance for my home, because I love it.
Yeah, you can have the weather of the boss without the boss.
Yeah.
I just tanked Yagluth's fire breath with my shield somehow.
Like a beast.
Wow.
Alright, the boat growths are all gone.
Seems.
Whoa,
My
another
friends.
leg spike.
Growths all gone along with my frames.
I think we're good on growths.
Sweet. Why can I not?
Wow.
Oh, it's 'cause it's got 59 seconds.
Nope. Whoa!
This seems to be going a lot smoother than last time.
I'm here
There's
for
more
it.
of us this time, right?
Meteors.
Meteors.
People also seem to be taking less damage, which is interesting.
Well, I've died 3 times, so.
Same. Just keeping the hell away from him because I know I learned my lesson last time.
Oh yeah, this is.
I tell you what, having this scorched armor set makes him a lot less dangerous.
Ah.
I
Beat him
probably
up, beat
should
him up,
have
beat him
left
up!
him at
Right, almost there.
level 3.
Jump in there.
Oh! Whoa!
Hey! GG, boys and girls.
And that, Grim, is the Dark Tower.
It was a very, very cool experience.
You gotta turn in your quest too.
Yep.
Over here.
So many doors.
Oh, I can pet your Shadow Wolf. Oh, I stole your Shadow Wolf. He's mine now.
Excellent.
Nice.
This is my first time ever doing the Dark Tower. This has been fun.
That was really, really good.
I did just notice at some point during the Yagluth fight, my backpack did break.
That's unfortunate. Whose Shadow Wolf is this? Because he's mine now. I'm claiming him. I'm taking him home. He's my
What is
buddy.
this goblin heart?
It is part of the Skyheim mod.
Oh.
You can craft runes with it.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't get one of those.
I think only 1 or 2 drops. I
So
don't think it counts as
I think we
counts
should.
as
I think we should give Grim a commemorative item, one of the higher level ones that are not the modded ones.
I dropped the sledgehammer for him.
Oh.
I know he
okay.
has that, I believe.
Yeah.
I've got a crystal battle axe and a iron sledge.
Oh yeah, the level 7 one. Cool.
Anyone have any final questions for Grim?
Oh, I do, actually. So, as you can see, this is in space, right? It's beyond the map. But it says here that the biome is ashlands. So, with the ashland update, will this area that is outside of the main map, but is labeled as ashlands, will it be wiped out along with the rest of the ashlands, or will it remain the way it is?
Oh, good question.
I'm not sure I follow. You mean, I'm guessing how this works right now is that...
So, this area that is beyond the map and has nothing in it is labeled as ashlands.
Yeah.
With the ashland update, will it be affected at all? Will things that we've built here be removed?
Nah, I don't think so. I think the only thing that actually changes is what we want to change is probably the generation. Yeah, the height map maybe, and where the zone starts. I'm guessing out here. It could change. It could be not ashlands there, but looking at the map, it seems as though you're this far south. Anything around here would be ashlands, I guess.
So even if I go further outside the map, will that still be? Because it's still going to be labeled as ashlands. I just don't know if it will be affected by the update.
I think it
anyway.
Wouldn't it be the same type of thing because of the fact that they were saying whenever it comes to the update that areas that you've already explored will not be updated. So this would kind of fall into that.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. You make good points.
So it's still the way that it's been since you guys started talking about Mistlands. You have to start a new seed, right, in order to see those areas or have them unexplored on your map.
Let's see here. So if you have explored Mistlands, those Mistlands will they won't update correctly. I think that's the last thing. I think that's how it works. So in order to by explored doesn't mean explore by entering explore map. You have to have been there and loaded in stuff. So you have to physically have been somewhere in the area to load it in the zones around. In that case, those places will not update, I believe.
This rendering of the chunks basically sets them in stone.
But you will be getting the boss stone is added, so it doesn't matter if in your current world you'll still get the boss stone anyways.
Right. How do you feel about the new boss in Mistlands? His music, is it very fitting? Is it as intense as Yagla?
I think it's it's not that intense, but it's very fitting. It's without spoiling too much. It's not spooky. It's I can't really say. It's very fitting. When we talked to Patrick about that, we had what's it called? I forgot the song name. If you go to Mad Max Fury Road, there is a song there called something where they're traveling through a storm, or is it just after a desert storm or something like that? And there's these really slow guitars going on there, and we had a lot. That was a big inspiration for it. One of my suggestions was Hell's March from Red Alert. If you've played the Command and Conquer, yes.
Yeah, played that.
Yep. So that was one of my contributions, that it should sound more like this. But we went more for the Mad Max Fury Road kind of sound.
That sounds extremely cinematic.
Yes.
Very epic.
I think a lot of people, when they do the boss, are gonna shit their pants because it's going to be so upside down that they're gonna go, what? Wait,
I can't
what?
wait.
Good.
That's good.
Do we want to
That's what
pose
we
for
like
a
to
photo here at the end?
If we can get rid of these bubbles.
Oh yeah, bad timing with the bubbles.
Yeah.
What is going on right now?
Get everyone's effects out of the way. Let's.
I see your effects, I raise you.
Sometimes if you fall far enough, you can burst your bubble.
Yeah.
Up there it goes.
All right. Everyone
Oh.
want to get together here? I'll go into build camera. Mythic, do you think you could land?
Do you want me to? Should I? Okay.
Wait, is this one of the World of Warcraft wolves?
It looks similar to it, doesn't it?
Oh.
It's definitely inspired from that.
It
All right,
really
you guys want
does.
to? I'll do a countdown: 3, 2, 1. If you guys want to do an emote or something,
All right.
let me just get everyone in the 3, 2, 1.
I can't believe this is the one time my Steam screenshot is not going to work.
I got it.